Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some RuneScape, shall we? Hey, comrade, Morgan, Alex, good evening everyone, how's it going? Great to see you. Well, we are picking up on a big quest here. We're working on the... I don't want to say famous, but it's a big one. It's the Legacy of Seergaze. It's a Myarchy quest. And we have got this furnace back to life, and we need to go talk to Flagian. Do I plan on playing Atom RPG, says Comrade. Well, I have to look into it, my friend, but it sounds intriguing. Is it a free-to-play game on Steam, or can I get it reasonably priced somewhere? Morgan... You as well. I got to see some great fireworks, and I really had a good time with that. And it didn't rain. I didn't get bitten by too many bugs, so it's just a win all around. Alright, so we need to get back to Flagian, and that requires us to get back to the Myarchy headquarters, which is pretty close by, but sadly, we do have to traverse some uncomfortable areas to get there, I do believe. I think I can go up, but maybe if I busted up the floor too badly, that's not a thing anymore. Let's see, so we can try to jump over here. Oh, awesome, comrade, thank you. Okay, I'll check it out. Classic Fallout? I love Fallout. I love Fallout. I had a great time with Underrail, so it sounds very good. Hey, Bacon. Good evening, my friend. So good to see you. How you doing? I'm doing great, thank you for asking, although I've just been caught by the Firewatch. I was kind of hoping that on the roof I was safe, but I'm not. Just have a bite. That's cool, dude. I'm not too worried about it. Take chunk. Hope you choke on it. Okay. And then from here, we can jump over this way. Now, this might have been entirely unnecessary, actually, to do what I'm doing. I could have maybe just, you know, not done that. Maybe just come out this doorway. But I've already done what I've done. Alright, we're going to open the door. I need to get over here. Let's look at the map. If I'm remembering this correctly, I need to get around in this region, I believe. Let me look at this. Where am I? Where am I? Right. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's always troubling in games when you don't get to control the companions and the AI makes choices that you weren't, you know, you're not really in favor of. Alright, we're getting there. Thank you for the tip on that. Okay, so... sort of. Making progress. Unless I've got this map all messed up. I think where I want to be going is let me see here. Kind of over here. I might have everything all twisted up, bent out of shape, I'm not sure. My map might be oriented in the wrong direction, but I'm looking for a really top secret area. That sounds brutal. Alright. I'm just going to keep exploring. I guess I could just take the cave if it goes badly for me. And I've misplaced myself. Wait. I feel like there's like an oddly shaped... Oh no, I think this is it. There's like an oddly shaped building involved in this. What's this purple thing? Oh, it's Morvenfell. Yes, thank you. I knew I was going the right way. I just didn't realize how far north I had gone. Oh my gosh, Morgan, yes. I had some of those classic games. Oh boy. I've thought about actually playing Fallout 1 again sometime. But yeah, I imagine something horrifying like that would happen to me in the process if I did. Alright. I'll get over there. I'll figure this out. Open this door. Alright, cool. We're going in. Alright, and let's see. If I go up, will this help me? Yes, it will. Jump over there. And run. Stop. My poor person is walking everywhere. Stop that business. Okay, here we go. We almost got there. Bacon, I have not seen that, but that's hilarious. I mean, you could do that. It's that kind of an area, right? It is dedication. It's beyond belief. Alright, here we go. We're in. Get down the trapdoor. Let's talk to the dude. We've done it. Alright, buddy. We got that furnace up. We need the special weapon. The flail. Let's get this done so the vampires can't predict where it will hit them. Flagian, we did it. I've returned. Did you manage to find the furnace at all? I did, but sad news, it was damaged and is in very poor condition. Oh, as I feared. But I fixed it. It's working. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, Dr. Incompetent. This is really great news. Wow, that's crazy, Bacon. You know what, comrade? I didn't play Kingmaker, but I actually played Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous for about 20 or so episodes on the channel. I really enjoyed the game. I was getting to be basically at the part of the story where you're able to move outside the initial town after you kind of fight off some of the demons, and it was a fantastic game. Oh, that sounds cool, Morgan. Okay, Pelagian, do you have anything else for me to do? I think I'm on a roll here. What else do we need to do in order to get this Firewatch weapon into production? Okay, in order to make a flail from the Rod of Avandis, we'll need to get a length of Silvthrill chain. There's a mold for creating Silvthrill chain in the crate near the ladders. I'll also need something we can use as the flail head to attach to the chain, so have a think about that while you're on your journey. Okay, so you need a length of chain. I guess I'll need some raw materials to make that, and you also want me to have a think about a flail head. Ooh, look at that, to go on the end of the chain. Okay, I think I may have some ideas. I haven't decided yet, comrade. Sometimes with those single-player RPGs, they can take such a long period of time that I'm always, like, scared to dip my toe in because of the commitment. And Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous has an awesome story. There's a lot to read and do in the game, but I'm like, do I have the patience to dedicate that much to one thing? I'm not sure. It's always a gamble. Alright, so I need to attach a sickle to the top of the flail, I guess. If you need some resources, you may find some around here. Help yourself, but within reason, okay? I'll take everything you've got. Alright, so we need to make the chain. He said some crates by the ladder is where I will find the mold. So let's go get that mold. Of course, there's a ladder here, and there's crates everywhere. I don't know if he means these crates or these crates. We'll just search the lot of them. You don't need those. Well, what if I did? Okay, comrade, that's cool. Yeah, I know what you mean about Underrail. Underrail's an amazing game, but there are some features that could be fixed to make it, like, the quote, best. Because there's some quality of life things that are real painful in that game, although it's fantastic. Give me the molds. Here we go. Ring shape. Alright, let me examine it. These are used to make metal chain. Alright, and let's go see if he's got the materials that we need vis-a-vis, like, the silver or whatever. I guess we have to go back to the furnace to do that, which is fine. Alright, let's see here. Can I have your sickle? Thanks for the help with the weapons info. No problem. Hope it helped. I reckon Pelagian would be lost without you. He's alright with mental stuff, just not so good with practicalities. Yeah, well, I guess we all have our strengths and weaknesses. Yes, of course. I mean, we'd be lost without him. I don't know anyone else who could have deciphered what he did out of that, Hamalchemy book. Alright, thanks, buddy. Search the bunk bed. Thoroughly. Search the locker. Completely. Alright, let's search the, let's go over here and search the tool rack. See what they got in the bigger room. Do you mean the Oculus, comrade? Yes. In my original playthrough of, Underrail that I did as a psionicist, I joined Oculus and completed their quest line completely because I was really good at stealth, so I was able to do it. Do I need a saw and a chisel? I don't know. Oh, here's the... Can I take one of these? Yes, I got the Blessed Silver Sickle. Okay, great. And then, what else you got in here? They got another tool rack. This is just saws and chisels. I think I have all that on my tool belt. This quest might be like a pre-tool belt quest. I feel like almost all of the quests are like pre-tool belt. Here's silver bars. This is sweet. You take a selection of silver and mithril bars. I have to say, let me just lob this up there. This game, like this quest, you can actually just visually see there's the sickles, there's the silver bars in the barrel. That's really cool. We took silver and mithril. I'm going to do it again. Do I need more? Okay, I've taken the allotted number, so that should be enough to make this chain. So I guess then my job is, let's just go search this box, to go check out the chain situation. You find some papyrus, okay, good. Oh, that's cool, Comrade Lennon. Yeah, I could use that on my dominating playthrough. I need a good hammer for my character, and I haven't been able to find one. Sir Theodore, good evening. Good to see you. I'm sorry you had to stay late. That's always less than ideal. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do is make the play. So we'll go up to go over. And go down. Thank you, Sir Theodore. It was great. Good fireworks. Good weather. All you could ask for. Alright, and then I need to go, like, ridiculously far north, so let's do that. But go out here. Oh, open this door. Yep. And then open this door. And then make the run. Make a break for it. Hey, Cooper. Good evening, my friend. What's up? Alright, let's see. Alright, where do we go now? I think I can make it really far just running like that, I think. I'm gonna get hit by this dude, probably. Yeah, he got me. Stand where you are. What is it? Distract. What? Where? I don't know, dude. It was over there. Hey, Cambo. What's up, my friend? Thanks for subscribing. Alright, we're running for it. Okay, we need to get into here. Go open this door. Oh my goodness, Morgan. It does sound like quite a story, but I can imagine having to rehash it all the time could be tiresome. Get over there. Do it. Jump. Yeah. All right. You know, I had a family member, speaking of fireworks incidents, they were like, they had purchased, I think they're called black cats. I'm not sure what you call them. Maybe they all have different names, but it's like the kind of fireworks where you light the fuse and then there's just a whole string of them with a bunch on the string that come off on opposing sides, with just like, you know, a whole bunch of cylinders of fireworks on there, all grouped together. And he was like lighting these and setting them down and just letting them all blow up, and it was great. And then for whatever reason, he like was using matches to light the fireworks, and he had a whole bunch of fireworks in his pocket, and he like put a match that he thought was extinguished into that pocket, like absent-mindedly. And all of a sudden, we're all doing our own thing, and we just see him running across the lawn, like yelling, and his pocket is like exploding with fireworks. Just like he's running, there's fireworks blowing up out of the pocket of his pants. It didn't hurt him. It just like, basically, if memory serves, it destroyed the pocket of the pants, and he wasn't burned or anything, but it scared the living tar out of the guy. And it was quite amusing to watch after, like, once you knew that everything was okay, and in retrospect, it was just, you know, just imagine, he was like maybe 12 or 13 at the time, just a kid running like, ah, and then like his, you know, pockets just blowing up, and there's, you know, you see the fireworks going and everything. Oh, yes. Nothing like explosives in the hands of people who are not even remotely close to trained professionals. It's great. I know, Cooper. Tell me about it. People like to, and people are doing fireworks like brazenly. It'll be like 2 a.m. And you're like, now come on. It's 2 a.m. Like, it's July 2nd at 2 a.m. Really? Oh my gosh, Bacon. See? That's terrible. And that's, I mean, it's unreal. People blow off fingers, you know? It can be just tragic. All right, let's see here. We're going to smelt in the furnace. I want to make some unbelievably awesome... Oh, do I need to add this to my tool belt first? Let me see this. Add the tool belt. Yeah, put it on my tool belt. Now try this. And then silver bar. Is this it? Glorious Silv Thrill chain. I mean, it looks like it. Yeah, make that. You lack the requirements. Oh, well, I can't make that. Crafting level 90. No, I need something much... Yeah, I just need the regular. I can't make glorious. The glorious is too much for me. Oh my goodness. I can make regular. Let's go regs. I love that, Sir Theodore. Where there's a will, there's a way. People are like, it's raining. I don't care. I'm blowing something up to celebrate America. Alright, I'm making the chain. Now, I don't know if I need 12 of these things. I'll make a few. Let's see what the quest says. I've made the chain. I need to get back to him and give him the good news. I also need to get him something to be the head of the chain so we can complete the flail. I wonder what would be effective. Well, we'll give him the silver sickle and see how that rolls. Alright, I made 3. But you know what? We got a little experience. Let me dash around a little crafting, smithing experience. That's just how we do things. It's great. Alright, now we just have to dodge some vampires and, you know, we're fine. Go over there. Jump it. Alright, we'll jump it. Jump it. Alright, do it. Get down that. Can I see over the Sector 6 wall? Oh. Yeah, I see the vampire, like the real swanky part of town, if that's what you mean. Oh boy. It looks like they're living in little crypts, which is appropriate. They're kind of like mini airplane hangars, but I know that's not airplanes. Although vampires are kind of like airplanes, you know, they could fly. A city of evil. Indeed, a city of evil. My God, man, that's just evil. Darkmire. Get in there. Get that door. Get this door. Get all the doors. Open the doors. Go up the ladder. Make a dream. Here we go. Jump over this. Everybody in this town is in great shape from the amount of acrobatics they have to do just to get around between the homes. But then, I guess they're in terrible shape because they're blood-tied all the time. So there's, you know, there's a good calisthenics program, but there's a really bad phlebotomy program. There's a Theodore, indeed. Alright, here we go. Oh, Flagian's gonna be so tickled at what we've been able to scrape together for our unpredictable flail. Oh, the vampires are quaking. Now, let me just make a little comment. You know, call me Mr. Nitpicky, and I guess all of the bookshelves are at, like, incredibly irregular angles. There's this, like, you know, Pablo Picasso dimensionality to the furniture here. But my point was going to be this blackboard. Like, clearly on this blackboard, they're doing some serious diagramming, and Flagian's supposed to be this, like, genius engineer. Can somebody, with their free time, fix this blackboard? I mean, it's just embarrassing. Like, doesn't this branch of the monarchy have standards? Granted, these tables are little more than, you know, held up by crates. I don't even know what's on top of this. Are these other blackboards? Or this looks like these were pool tables. Like they took the felted top of a pool table and put it on crates. They could, you know what, Sir Theodore? These could be gurneys. That's right. That makes more sense than pool tables. Although this could have been a bumping pool hall, you know, way back when. Good news, buddy. I made some chain for you. That's really great. You seem to have a knack for this stuff. That's right, Flagian. I get things done. Oh, but flaming demonkins. I've still got to have something to use as the flail head. I just can't think of one. If you could find me something, please show it to me, and be sure to have the silver thrill chain on hand. I'll take both at the same time. What about some of these things in my inventory? I don't have time to go through all the junk you happen to be carrying around. From my studies, I believe that the Firewatch, much like vampire juveniles, can only be affected by mithril and silver. If you think you've got an item that would be useful, please show it to me, but make sure you have the silver chain on you as well. Alright, dude. Here. Use this on him. You show him the blessed silver sickle. Do you think my blessed silver sickle could be the head for the flail? I'm not sure. Okay, consider it this way. It's the very symbol of Myarchy resistance against these vampires. You know what? You're right. It's absolutely the perfect thing. With its strange shape, it'll be even more unpredictable in combat. Not only will the flail be difficult to wield and use, but the strange shape of the sickle will also add to its unpredictable behavior. You hand the blessed silver sickle and silver thrill chain to the researcher. It's like we're making the most dangerous fishing tackle in history. Yes, I'm sure you're right. Most fighters should get used to it with time. That's the great and most noble thing about us mortals. With effort and determination, we can adapt to our environment and take on the most difficult of challenges. Great idea, Dr. Incompetent. I'm going to work on this right away. Now, I love how he's like, that's the great and noble thing about mortals. With effort and determination, we can adapt to our environment. And what's funny, oh, I can't wait, Bacon, I haven't seen it, is that the immortals that were fighting the vampires, they can do that too, but they have indefinite time to work on their effort and determination. So, unless their effort and determination are lacking, we can never beat them with that game plan, but that's okay. Away. I reckon I can get 30 stun charges out of the Flail of Havandis if I add an emerald into the sickle. I just need to find a way to do this. Oh well, a researcher's work is never done. Now I think you should go and let Cephalon know the good news about this. I'm sure he'll be more than pleased. What's more than pleased? Flagian? I didn't even know emotions went that high. Let's find out. Flagian says to report that the development of the Havandis flail is well underway. It should be smooth sailing. It's nice to see you again, Dr. Incompetent, and that's great news. Hopefully Flagian will come up with a solution to the Firewatch problem. He said you'd be more than pleased. You seem lukewarm. But on to other matters. I have a proposition for you, Dr. Incompetent. Please allow me to introduce you to Andice Dweep. Well met. Nice to meet you. I'm unbelievably haggard, and I'm also a werewolf. And Kale Forshaw. Well met, friend. I love how all of these different members of the Myarchy have unique faces in the game. That's cool. Well met, both of you. The three of us are thinking about exploring the laboratory. Hey, Hot Dog, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. It would be great to have someone with your skill and experience, just in case we run into trouble. What do you hope to do in the room? Well, we really want to see if the room leads anywhere. There's a very solid door in the laboratory, but we can't seem to get it open. The cavern in that part of the room is quite weak. We reckon it'll fall down if we try to force the doors, so we're going to see if there's another way through. It's called dynamite. Okay, I'm going to think about it. Fair enough. If you decide to come along, meet us there. Cephalon, do you think we should take anything with us, to try to get through the door? I say we just get there, do a good recon, then come back for anything else we need. We don't like to plan. We just get there and then plan. What sort of things do you think we'll need? Good question. The door has a really solid construction. That's a good point. It's very solid and well made. This door's amazing. It's good quality construction. It's probably the best door I've ever seen. Okay, I think we'll head off in a bit. See you there. Hey, hey. Nickman. We gotta break down the door, apparently. Morbent Fell says examine his wings. Are they Myarchy wings? Vampire wings? What should I do now? Go chat with him. Let him know the development should be smooth sailing. I actually used that nautical metaphor just a moment ago. I'm sure he'll be pleased. Well, you said more than pleased. You're hedging your bets at this point, buddy. Alright, let's see here. They are planning on going to the laboratory to investigate where the tunnel leads. They reckon that the door, barring its way, is pretty well constructed, and it'll be no easy matter to get past it. I better meet with these guys in the laboratory, but I wonder if I should bring something with me. Like a hammer? Or... I know it's going to get through. Papyrus. Alright. What should I do now? I've already told you, we're heading off to the laboratory soon to find out where the door leads. Meet us there, okay? Whether I need to bring anything? Well, Kale and Andice were just discussing that. Yeah, the door's constructed. I'm not sure how we'll get through it. I'll take a saw. That's a good point. The roof is almost entirely supported by the door. I think we're going to make a decision and then just head off. We'll meet you there, okay? Okay. Alright, well, they do have a saw over here. I think I have a saw on my tool belt, but sometimes they want you to have, like, you know, your own saw just in your pocket. So I'm going to take a saw and a chisel. I feel like all of this could help me out. I might take another one of these things. No, I could take more sickles. Come on, give me another sickle. Alright, fine. Alright, laboratory. Solid door. I gotta tell you, I forget where the laboratory is. I'm a little embarrassed about this, but maybe it's on the map here. I mean, there's a staircase down, like, right at the top. I guess we'll figure this out. Let's just pretend like we got it. Alright. I'm going back to the furnace for, like, no actual reason. Oh, it's by the furnace? Okay, good. Well, then I'm going to the furnace for a good reason, because that's where I should be going. That's fantastic. Jump. Make the jump. How dare you tell me I can't make the jump? I'm as limber as a taut young Swiss boy. I can make this. We're going for it. Whatever happens, happens. No, we don't need to go there. Just go over here. Oh God, he's got me. Stand where you are. Just take the bite, dude. Ow. You took a chunk out of my neck, you monster. I mean, quite actually a monster. Alright. So here's the furnace. So I guess if I were... Oh, I didn't go the right way. Okay, I see where the purple dot is. I'll go that way. I gotta go through the tapestry. Yes, this is a castle, and yes, we have many tapestries. Man, I feel like I came down here a long time ago into this laboratory, and I had to use, like, apportation, if memory serves. My character is delicious. I got some vampire bite marks. I thought so, Morbin. I thought so. Something doesn't seem quite right. Oh, this is where we got the Alchemy book in the first place, isn't it? It's dark and it's too quiet. Is anyone here? It's all scary. Oh my god, they're dead. It's... Oh, listen to the music, the violin music. Saphalon and the Myarchy Fighters. We're getting this traditional stabber music from the... It's like Psycho in here. Guys, are you alright? Are you okay? Oh, God. Wait, is this a joke? Ha, ha, ha. Did you see him jump? Oh, my gosh. That's like the... What kind of a sick sense of humor do these guys have? I'd never seen that in this game. I mean, we're in like a laboratory with skeletons, there's vampires, and these guys are like, hey, let's do a little joke. Yeah, I did jump. We scared you, didn't we? That wasn't funny. Oh, come on, you jumped out of your skin. Well, I guess I did a bit. I knew it. Have to keep the spirits up, you know, friend, by scaring the pants off of you. It was pretty funny, wasn't it, Morgan? That's pretty much it, Sir Theodore. It's like life is beautiful. Nothing like a bit of a fright to make you feel human again. Alright, buddy. Anything I can do? We really hope that we can find a way to get through this big door. It's frustrating not being able to properly explore the tunnel on the other side. Okay, well, I could see this door is very solidly built, and it also looks as if the ceiling above the door is quite weak, so we can't go trying to force it. What we need is a more sophisticated solution. Alright, that sounds up pretty good. If you come up with something, please go ahead and try it. Alright, thanks, buddy. I will. Let me look at this. Let me look at the, quote, situation. Here's the door. Examine it. I wonder what awaits me on the other side. I know. Search it. The door seems to be well made, good construction, but there's a thin gap between the doors into which a bladed tool might be inserted. Alright, we're gonna go chisel. Which object will you use to try to unhook the latch? Let's go knife, actually. The knife doesn't seem to have the edge required to get through the well-constructed door. Alright, try it again. Saw. Oh, I just made a little smaller door. Yeah. Okay, that worked. Climb through it. We did it, guys. Okay, good work getting us through the door. We're going to go ahead. Catch up with us later. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll catch up with you later. Do I have shadows on? Hey, 8-Bit Runs, what's up, my friend? Thanks for following. I don't think I do. I think it's just dark. Now they're off. Alright, let's go. I see nothing on the mini-map. Hopefully I'm okay. That's a great question, Morgan. There is no hunger system, Morgan, but what it is the food heals you. So it's like there's no healing. Well, that's not entirely accurate, but it's not like a game where there's potions to heal yourself most of the time. You just eat food to recover your health. So if I get into a fight, I can just pop food into my mouth in combat and get my health back. Oh my god. Look at these things. Oh, it's Dr. Frankenstein's lab. Look at this mutated bloodveld. Disgusting. It's true, Nickman. But for the most part, you're using food to heal yourself. Okay. I don't know if I've ever used those regularly. I always just use food, but I guess in optimal cases you would be using potions that I don't know if I've ever had. But for the most part, I use food to heal myself. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's get him. Zombie hands. My god, it is Frankenstein's lab in here. Take that, zombie hand. Oh yeah, no problem, Morgan. It's pretty cheap too, and you can raise your cooking skill to make like better stuff to eat. Like this bass gives me 1300, these give me 1450, and I can make even better. Oh, we got a gold bracelet. We're getting rich here. Look at that. That actually sells pretty well. I'm not even gonna lie about that. That doesn't as well, but hand bone needs a good polish. Oh boy. Does that mean that the bone man wants to hand bone? The guy with the big sack of bones? If I vinegar that? Oh my. Look at this thing. The tongue of evil. Oh my god. Alright, so I just have to catch up with them. Yeah, I could make 750 coins. That's a lot of money to find in one little stack there. I've had quests that pay out less than that. My goodness, it's a great place to go fighting. Yeah, let's look at these things. Like Sir Theodore said, let's see what we got. Yeah, they are like, they're kind of like dog people. They have these like things nailed through their joints to keep them together. It's revolting. Alright, let's go over this way. Let's see if we can find the rest of the mire key here. They seem to have stormed ahead. There's a fishing spot here. That's pretty amazing. Who wouldn't want to fish here? Alright, looks like music is calming down a bit. Oh, there's a good burial site. What a wonderful place. Oh, cutscene. Hey, I'm glad you caught up with us. Me too, I'm really glad. These tunnels are long and filled with enemies. Indeed, and did you see those odd rooms filled with strange creatures back there? Yeah, strange. Anyway, what's this room about? I'm not sure, but I sense a strange magical aura about it. Can you sense it? You could search the selection of rocks in the north of the room. Andice, Kale, and myself are going to search the rest of the room. Alright, fair enough. So he wants me to go check out the weird rocks in the north. Okay, I will. Boy, this one looks really important. This sarcophagi, like way up on the mound. Examine it. An old coffin raised upon a stone plinth. It's closed, too. That's alarming. Search the strange stones. What you got? You search the strange, skull-shaped rock. It seems familiar to you, but at the same time, somehow strange. You can certainly sense a foreboding magical energy. After some time, you think you've discovered all you can about this thing. Looks like my own skull. What does this thing remind me of? Somehow familiar. I should probably report back to Saphalon. What about this? It's a coffin made out of stone instead of wood. That's charming. Alright, anything else to look at? Not really. Make sure I search everything in the area? Okay. I see dead people. Ah, a Sixth Sense reference. Interesting. The glow looks familiar indeed, that red glow. You're right about that. Examine the corpse. Now he's just too thin. Well, yeah. It seems like he just died here and fell on top of his pack of supplies. Alright. Search it. Ooh, we got a Chivo. You find a selection of runes in a pack under the corpse. So this must be casting for, like, a very specific spell, maybe, that we're looking at. Mist, Cosmic, and Law. Okay. It looks like this person isn't remembered anymore. I'll remember them. Alright, let's see what else we got here. I mean, what is this hole? Is this where the corpses just fall in? Okay, great. Hey, Safi. I checked out those stones. They do seem magical. I'm sure I've experienced something similar to this before, but I just can't place it. Alright, good work. We ought to get some out of here pretty soon. I sense our expedition might be in some danger. Meat sacks! It's Devour Watch. No. Spear practice. Dr. Incompetent, attack him. We'll get Saflan out. Wait, what? Dr. Incompetent, we need you to go down with the ship. Let's go. Saflan seems to be getting weaker. Uh-oh. Don't get weaker. Oh my god, they ate him? Oh my, what's happening to Safi? That doesn't look good. Did he explode? Safalon, are you okay? I'm very weak. Help me back to the base. What happened? Are you okay? Please. Let's just get back to the base. We'll talk then. Oh man, that didn't go well. Kale made it, but the other guy didn't. And Dice didn't make it. Hey, Safs, how are you? Oh, I'm okay. You know me. I do? I just kind of met you. Listen, about what happened back in the tunnels, I want you to keep that quiet, okay? At some point, we'll talk about it, but now we've got other things to do. Yeah, okay, but that's... if that's what you want, but I'm curious... I understand, but there's just no time for this. I don't really understand it myself. Anyway, it looks like my researcher, Flagian, has had enough of trying to make this flail of Avandis. He's left a bunch of stuff on my desk. Do you think you could sort it all out for me? Sure, I can look into it. Great. Here, take this stuff off of me. He gives me some items. Blimey. I've got the Rod of Avandis, the Emerald, the Silver Sickle, and the Silver Chain. Let's talk to Kale here. Okay, then never mind. He doesn't want to talk about it. I've been given the following items. The rod with 10 charges and these things, and I need to make the Avandis flail. So I need to figure out, like, how to make this by maybe going to a forge or something. But let me talk to the dude. Where's Flagi? He's gone. He's out. I mean, we got, like, Vertida. Interesting. You know what? Speaking of the game really fast, I know that this is old school RuneScape. He just says he wants me to sort this all out for him. What should I do now? I gave you some items. If you could sort them out. He was trying to make the flail when he left. So I got to figure out how to make him. Yeah, why can't he do it? I think he's already tried as hard as he can. I have the feeling he's very angry and frustrated at not being able to finish it himself. So he's probably popped outside. Oh, okay, let's go talk to him. To be honest, I think he's more of a theoretical researcher, not as hands-on as you seem to be. Hopefully, he'll calm down and come back soon. Well, he may be frustrated and angry, but he should still have persevered like you and I do. Seems like a bit of an easy way out to me. Whoa. Wow. That's how I operate, huh? In the hierarchy, when I just throw people under the bus. Well, I think some people have greater reserves of patience than others. Flagian is certainly very clever, and I doubt we would have discovered much from the book on hemalchemy if it wasn't for him. We'll all have our strengths and weaknesses, Dr. Incompetent. All right, fine. I heard something. This is, I think it's OSRS, but have you guys heard about this, like, situation between a former Jagex mod called Trident and some female content creator, maybe named, like, was it Stella or something like that? I was listening to some information about some kind of big brouhaha about it, but I don't know if, because most of you play RuneScape 3, if you know about it. Yeah, there was drama. It was big drama. No, it doesn't sound like it's very interesting. It just seemed like involving, you know, bans and a shady relationship between a moderator and a creator. Oh wait, I didn't see the dude down here. Let me see if was he standing around here? No, I don't see him. Let's go back to the forge, maybe. Did Oda Block get reinstated, or is he still permanently banned? I won't find him because he's turned into a vampire. Because he always was a vampire. I mean, if you looked at that guy, he looked kind of vampiric. Alright. Yeah, he just had to clear his head, right? Whenever anyone wanders outside the compound into the vampire area, it's usually pretty safe. We know this from experience. Interesting, Nick, man. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. It just seemed like I kind of like watched a brief YouTube video about it, just describing it, and it seemed like, okay, yeah, this is drama, and somebody was like, you know, potentially buying or selling gold or something. I don't know. I kind of thought so. I think you were telling me that, Morgan. It's kind of interesting. Have you been alive for several centuries, Morgan? Alright, I'm going to use the Rod of Avandis on the... You need all the items in your inventory at the same time to make the flail. Well, I'm pretty sure they are. Here, let me get rid of some stuff. Okay, you carefully and skillfully construct an emerald-adorned blessed silver sickle. use this on this. Hey, David, what's up, my friend? Thanks for subscribing. Oh, that sounds terrible, Nick, man. I'll tell you what. Kick is a very interesting thing as well as a content creator looking on the outside. I sometimes wonder myself, like, you know, is Twitch going to survive all of this? And, you know, in 2 or 3 years, will I just be streaming on YouTube because there are no other platforms? I'm on Kick, but I will tell you right now, I get 0 people. I've never had a viewer on Kick. No one has ever come to see me because I don't know if it's just because I don't do anything interesting. Like I'm not in a hot tub. I'm not gambling, you know, and I'm not doing anything completely illegal. So I don't know if I'm just at the bottom or how that works. But anyway, let's go ahead and use this on this. You need all of the items. All right, I've got this on here. Use this on that. All right, so I'm missing something. I have a bunch of the items, but I'm missing one thing. Yeah, that's right. Wouldn't that be awesome if I did a hot tub stream while in Uglog, just chilling, and I colored the water of the hot tub to, like, match the different ogre hot tubs? Oh, okay. So I have these runes. Okay, thank you. Imbue emerald with magical properties. But that's not... Let's see. Or... I don't know if that's the right thing, to be perfectly honest with you. I got... These are those mist runes or are those air runes? I have air runes, but I got mist runes, cosmic runes, and law runes. I just added an emerald for sure. I was just wondering if I needed to use all of the runes from what I found. The only thing that's on there is... There we go. The, I didn't know if I had to use the mist and the law as well, or if just the cosmic was good enough. But apparently it is. Alright, let's roll. And then now it's enchanted. Can I use this on that yet? You construct a wonderfully attractive Avondus flail. I love how they're like, it's beautiful. It's super attractive. Alright, we got it. Alright, thank you for the tip. And let's go tell Safi. Alright. A legendary flail. Can I wield it? Oh, nice. Yeah, it's got the chain on the end. I love how it's wonderfully attractive. They're like, oh, it's just a thing of beauty. Now, can I fight these dudes? Are you allowed to fight like these flying guys, or are they always just going to give you those options? I'm going to have to go naked if I want to hit anything. Indeed. So what can I take out with these? Just like the initiates or the novites or whatever? Stand where you are. Yeah, let's go see what Safi has to say, indeed. Although I'm, like, deeply suspicious of Safi at this point. Whoa, is this an old cash register? I should loot this thing. Yeah. Oh, the till's been looted. Come on. I thought I had struck it rich. Here in Meyer Ditch. Ah, cruel fate. It was shaky, Sir Theodore, and the whole, like, I don't want to talk about it, don't ask me about that now. How could you ask me about that now? Like, that's problematic. Oh, it was the former fishing store? Oh, this is a good fishing city. It's right on the coast. Get down them steps. Let's go. Heck yeah. Oh, good lord. All right. There you go. Get down there. Make it happen. Heck yeah. All right, zoom it out. Safi, you down here? You got a heads up report on Old Man River? Is he still down here? I didn't come back. Saflan, I've made the Avandus flail. Incredible. There seems to be no end to your talents, Dr. Incompetent. Do you think this can really damage the Firewatch? I'm going to test it on you, Safi, to see. We really hope so, Dr. Incompetent. The survival of the Myarchy may actually rest on this weapon. In fact, I think this should be your next mission. Mission? What do you mean? I know it sounds dangerous, but go and test that flail on a Firewatch in hand-to-hand combat. If you're able to destroy the thing, all well and good. But don't risk anything. If there are any remains, bring them here so we can eat them, research them. Okay then, here I go. One dead Firewatch coming right up. I love how confident our character is in this one. I can get it done. Alright, so we probably should go naked unless... I really wish I could teleport here. Have I seen the poster over there behind Sir Theodore? Let's go look at it. Oh, look, there it is right there. There's the picture. Look at the instructions. It's hastily written ideas about how to construct this. Look at it. Read it. No, read it. Avandus flail requires Silverthal chain to connect Blessed Silver Sickle to. Wow. Ending sentences in a preposition. Shame, shame. However, to increase charges for the flail, need to add an emerald to the sickle before chain is attached. Find it difficult to make big hole for emerald to fit in sickle and am just frustrated. More effort to make this work is just crazy. Why won't it just work? Boy, his notes are... You could tell he was losing it here. Although the pictures are amazing. Okay, I got it. There's the tip. Alright, sweet. I wish I could teleport here easily, but I don't believe that's a thing. I can wear my cape. I can wear my boots. And I can wear my Amulet of Fury and my Luck of the Dwarves. So I'm going to go with this Firewatch, a centuries, perhaps millennia old flying vampire that has before now been not only unkillable, but unable to be damaged. And I'm going to be wearing 2 pieces of jewelry, a cape, and some feather boots. So, I think I feel really good about my chances. Let's do it. I'm going to get rid of some of this Silverthal chain. I don't think I need Can I sell it? It sells for 1 coin. How about that? I should, I mean, it's a fishing hook. I should put on the end of the sickle, like, put this piece of garlic on there. Like, just take it to the next level. I know, isn't that hilarious, Sir Theodore? He's like, just as, like, part of our experiment, go ahead and try it. Just see what happens, buddy. Alright, there it is. Let's see if we can kill this thing. Oh god, it's locked. From the inside. Or the actually locked from the outside, which is beyond all belief. Alright. Only a little bit. Oh no, it's so good, Cooper. I haven't had very much time recently. I've been doing family stuff with the 4th of July, but yeah, it's awesome. Attack it. Oh. It's going down easy. Take that, I backhanded it. You're toast. Oh, look at that. No more working in the mines for me. Take the whole corpse. Celebrate this. Yes. I'm surprised it didn't scream with like a shriek that was blood-curdling and broadcast over the entire town so that everyone knows what just happened. It was kind of like a low-key victory. I'm excited about that too, Cooper. Yeah, let's look at it again. Oh yeah, you can see it swinging around. Totally unpredictable, right? How could you block that? You can't. I'll tell you what, Nick, man, it's the only downside of the game, but once you accept that there's weapon durability, you just kind of get used to it, and Tears of the Kingdom does a better job than Breath of the Wild with the durability because you can, like, enhance your weapons more, and they're just more plentiful, so it's less of an issue. Oh, cool, Hot Dog. I should try the first one. I never played it. Yes, as Cooper is saying, like, they just give you weapons, and then there's like there's places you can go where you can just replenish your stock of weapons completely all the time, and then you have magic to like fuse even more powerful weapons together, so it's way less about like, in the beginning of Breath of the Wild, you're just like, I have a stick, I have nothing, and this one kind of escapes that. I didn't put a stake through the heart. There was no garlic. There was no sunlight. I had no holy water. We just did this with this sickle, and it's great. Take this. Push the sickle. Do you know what would be a pro move? Is if you have the Ivandis flail equipped, if you could somehow do this move where you hit the sickle, if you push the sickle on the wall with the sickle on the Ivandis flail, like you line them up perfectly with an attack and push it in, like the style points alone. Hey, Champ, what's up, my friend? Thanks for subscribing. It is low-grade kryptonite. It's amazing. I love this. I'm taking down something that before gave me not even an option to fight. It just took my blood. This is when I really like the quests, when it's like, they've built this up. Think about how long this quest has been built up. How hard Meyerditch is for everyone here. How difficult the Firewatch have been for me. And now, like, to actually get the means to damage them feels really good. Saf Daddy, I did it. Good news, Saflan. The Avandis flail is a Firewatch killer. What great news! Now he's actually happy. Alright, well, as Pelagian still hasn't returned, and I'm still finishing eating his core. I mean, wait, he's not back yet. It seems as if we can't really do any research on the remains. Oh, that's a bit annoying. I came all the way back. Dr. Incompetent, you're a private in the monarchy. We each have to bear some hardships. Now report to Velioff and brief him on what's happened here. Yes, sir. And take some Firewatch remains to Drezel to see what his thoughts are. See if he can get any useful information on more effective ways of killing these beasts. Report any findings to Velioff. It looks like a great morgue. It's got, you know, everything. Like, I could put the body right here. We've got the chalkboard to diagram. We've got all kinds of tools and instruments. There's papyrus. Come on now. Yes, sir. Well, this is what's so funny about it to me, Nick, man. And I don't know if you guys find this to be funny. They're here talking to me like they're putting me in my place like you are a private in the, you know, the monarchy. They always do this. They like play down my rank like you're barely in. And I'm like, I just killed a Firewatch. Name one other person in the monarchy who has done what I've done. And I'm like the lowest soldier on the totem pole. Like, can I get a promotion here? Like, what is happening? I built the Rod of Avandis. I killed a Firewatch. I made the original rod. Like, I feel like I know they've been like living in the shadows and cobbling together clubhouses, but I kind of feel like I've done everything. Those are your orders, Private. Move out. Like, look at him like he's a drill sergeant or something. Yeah, I'll move out. I remember when I saved your life? Remember when I escorted you out of the room with the Firewatch and you told me not to tell anyone in secrecy about what happened to you? Yeah, that's right. I guess you're right, Sir Theodore. Yeah, if I kill all of the vampires, like maybe I become like, you know, private first class. All right, let's see what this says. A table made from crates and a section of ghetto wall. Oh, it's a section of ghetto wall. It's not a stretcher. Still, I could do a great operation. Okay, so they want me to go back to Velioff and bring him everything that's happened, brief him. He also wants me to take the corpse to Drezel. Alright, so I gotta go talk to him. Now, can I just... What's the fastest way to get back to Velioff? Is it to teleport to... Canifis? And take the shortcut? That's what I thought, Nick, man. I hope so. I hope to give them, you know, that spark of hope. They need it. Oh, I haven't done my statue. I gotta do that. Alright, here we go. We're going down. Well, it's not my statue, Morgan, unfortunately. There's just these statues. There's 4 statues around. There's a 5th statue. I don't think I can get to it yet, or maybe I actually can, where I can help, like, restore the statues and get a bunch of experience for construction and prayer, I think. Let's see here. So we made it out, and now it's time to hit this bridge. Oh, okay, Nickman. One day I'll get that 5th. Oh boy, here they come. They're angry. I need to get to this boat. Pronto. Oh god, my food. It was my life savings. Don't do this to me. I've got the Avandus flail. How dare you? That's true, Hot Dog. I did get a statue from the Goblin Quest down in the, Goblin City. There is a statue of me. That is true. I do have one. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? I do want to get that someday. To protect my food. Oh, no, Sir Theodore, that's terrible. All right, I'm back. Well met, Belioff. It's good to see you again. Likewise. What news is there from your many travels? Guess what I did? We've created an artifact that actually harms the Firewatch. May Seradomin be praised. Tell me about it. I got a few things to say. The flail of Avandus kills Firewatch. The researcher at the Sanguinisti Myarchy base had some ideas about improving the Rod of Avandus. I did some research with the local fighters within the Myarchy base. They were great. The struggle against the vampires requires everyone's efforts, from the most experienced fighter to the most wizened old maid. But tell me of its construction. That's what I'm most interested to hear about. Yes, it's a fascinating subject. Essentially, the researcher discovered that the vampires have a limited mind-reading ability, allowing them to comprehend which combat move we're likely to make next, so they can defend against it and reduce damage. Well, we worked out that the flail is the least predictable weapon to fight with, so even if the vampires did understand our intention, we may not have the experience to pull that attack off and land a rather unexpected hit, which the vampires couldn't defend against. Bless Seradomin's beard. I think it's already been blessed by Seradomin himself, but I see what you're saying. The flail itself is constructed from a rod of Avandus with 10 charges, a length of silver chain, and a blessed silver sickle which has an emerald placed into it, which is then enchanted. Great story, Dr. Incompetent. That's actually not a story. That's a list of instructions for making the flail of Avandus. Let's see. Something strange happened with Safi. You know what's funny about the story, though, is that, did you notice how I kept saying the researcher, and I never said the guy's name? Like, that poor guy has been erased from Myarchy history. We're like, what's his face? The old guy who disappeared? Yeah, the researcher. We'll just call him the researcher. Flage man? Yeah, whatever. Just researcher is easier. Just, yeah. I'm not sure I want to hear this. Oh, he'll be back in no time. I mean, to be honest, did you look at Flagian? Did anyone see Flagian? Flagian looked like Gargamel from the Smurfs, aged 100 years. Like, Flagian looked like a stiff breeze was going to take him down. It doesn't even have to be anything dramatic that killed that man. The Reaper was just perched on his shoulder. Yes, hot dog. They were from my hood. My face is quite normal. I have a subjugation outfit on. I'm not sure I want to hear this, but you must, Velioff. Safi, myself, and 2 other Myarchy fighters. I love this too. 2 other Myarchy fighters. One of the guys died. I can't remember his name. It was like Andes and Anders. Whatever. He's dead. Just erase it from your mind. So we went into the tunnels under the Meyerditch ghetto. We ran into a couple of Firewatch who killed one of the Myarchy fighters immediately, and the other simply ran away, utterly petrified. Exactly, Sir Theodore. Oh man, if they added that dialogue to the quest, it would become legendary. Can you petition for that? Saphalon and myself tried to keep them at bay, looking for an opportunity to get away, but it seemed impossible. Safi was getting beaten up pretty badly. Suddenly he got knocked unconscious. Oh, no. Yeah, we were fighting the unkillable Firewatch, right? And then he got knocked unconscious. I thought we were done for. I really did. And slowly, but also very naturally, you're going to want to pay attention. He got lifted up from the ground. No. It happened. It levitated, and a sense of power, a shimmering blue light, came from his battered and unconscious body until suddenly, pow! What? He exploded? No, of course not. He's fine. A burst of supernatural power, though, that did explode from his body, knocking the stuffing out of the Firewatch. They flapped away weakly, barely able to stay aloft. When their wits returned, they beat a hasty and cowardly retreat. Bravo! What an excellent story. Of course, it must be utter fiction, but your imagination seems as lively as a playful kitten in a warehouse full of balls of wool. That metaphor is beyond belief for Velioff to have in his back pocket. Like, what do? I'm the head of a secret underground cult that's a resistance against a vampire control in the region. Oh, that's great. Wow, that's really impressive. I also use kitten metaphors. I see. It's true, I tell you. Not a word of it's a lie. Of course, buddy. Whatever you say, Private. What's your name again? Yeah, new guy. Alright, I killed a Firewatch. Let's talk about it. With the flail of Avandus. Yes, Saphalon says we should study its corpse to see if it reveals any details about better ways to kill them. We found some details when we researched the corpse. There are better ways. 2 flails of Avandus. It would do twice as much damage. Do you see where I'm going with this? Maybe you could attach 10 more chains, Sylph chains, to this Rod of Avandus, and 10 more sickles with 10 more emeralds that are enchanted. You spin that thing around like a cat of 9 tails, or 10 tails, I guess, in this case, and it's even more unpredictable. Every Firewatch dies. The corpse had become hard like iron, but it's light as wood. Saphalon reckons that Drezel might have some ideas. Lawnmower engine would be unbelievable. It's like a chainsaw. I didn't see that, but you're right. Maybe there was one. I just wasn't paying attention. Let's talk to Drezel. Well, as a priest, Drezel is quite well versed in the burial rites that have been observed for many years, and quite well versed in shaving his head. His knowledge and intuition should serve you well in this matter. So you think I should show it to him? That's what I do, friend. I mean, I show corpses to Drezel all the time. At the worst, he'll probably tell you who can help with the corpse. Alright, what should I do now? My best suggestion is to take a corpse to Drezel and see what he can make of it. This is an awesome quest. by the way. Can I just say that? He's like, all right, here's what you do. I need you to take the corpse of a vampire to this monk who lives in the basement near Paterdomus. Can you do that? Transport the corpse a little bit more. It's just in my backpack here. Yes, yes, duct tape. Yeah, like the MacGyver of Ondus flail. Sir Theodore, I think that Drezel shaves his head daily. It's cue ball smooth. It's in very impressive work. Alright, seems like a good plan. Alright, thanks, buddy. It might be hourly. Yeah, it looks like it's been turtle waxed to a lustery shine. Fairy ring CKS to get to Paterdomus? So let me just ask so I can get this done correctly. Is the best way to start a fairy ring teleport for me to use my Luck of the Dwarves to go to the Grand Exchange and then run to the fairy ring over by the Grand Exchange? You kneel? Okay. Wow, Morgan, you're like, you know, Samson. Was Samson the one with the hair that, like, I mean, Harry Potter is like that, but, like, Samson, like, from Greek mythology had that hair that was, like, curly that, like, you just couldn't get rid of it? Or maybe I'm thinking, maybe that was somebody else. Anyway, there's somebody with hair like that. It keeps growing back. Oh, it's not Greek mythology. It's from the Bible. That's what it is. Yeah, yeah, there you go. I knew it was something old. I just couldn't remember. Yes, yes, Morvenfell. Samson and Delilah. That's it. All right, let's go. Use that ring. CKS. Where are you, CKS? You're beautiful, CKS. Can I find you? Sort by code. Alphabetize this. There you go. Thank you, Bacon. Perfect. All right. Yeah, that is very close. We're going in. Oh, wait. No, I gotta jump. Jump that statue. Do the acrobatics. The best animation in the game. I mean, the full somersault front flip is just unbelievable. It's so oh, the cultists are back. The monks. Darn, I thought I had cleared them out forever. That's unfortunate. Because the jump... Did you see the jump? If you could jump like that, tell me you wouldn't do it every time. Who are these people? The Mauritania Guard? They're like talking to each other? Oh, I see, Morgan. Alright, let's talk to the Dres man. The jump is so good. I told you, it's the best animation in the game. It's the little things. No. You gotta do the little things. Alright, talk about something else. How goes your travels? Look, buddy, I need you to take a break from shaving your head for just one moment and look at this corpse. And don't even think about shaving its head. I need an examination. Alright, Drez, I got news for you. I've been on a mission in the Sanguinisti region, and with help of some researchers in Meyerditch, we've been able to create a magical flail that actually harms the Firewatch. Yes. I was just thinking that, Nickel. Like, I've never seen them before, but I don't understand why there's a werewolf out there talking to another guard. Like, I'm kind of trying to figure that out. Like, but, I mean, that was strange. He was just like, hey, buddy, we used to be real different, but now we're buddies. All right. Am I the only person every time I see Sanguinisti region, I think pasta? Like, I know it's just like, it's like, I think like linguine for no reason. Like, I'm just like, I get hungry. I'm like, God, I could use some Sanguinisti and meatballs, right now. I managed to destroy one, and I've brought you the remains to investigate. You're welcome, by the way. This is good news. It's very odd how the corpse has adopted a strange quality to the touch. Rather like heavy but well-weathered wood. Oh my. What's wrong, buddy? I sense a terrible turmoil within, a soul lost in oblivion, racked with guilt and tortured by the lure of evil demonic pleasures. There's a succubus involved. We must find some way to release this poor soul. It's strange you should say that. It sounds very similar to something I've heard somewhere before. Where was it? I'm sure it was in Mauritania somewhere, near a temple in a small village. Oh, you're right. Sanguine is blood. You're right. But sanguine can also mean happy. But I just see Sanguinisti, and I'm just like, linguinisti. I don't know. Now, what is... I'm thinking to myself, I think I have this wrong, but can you guys remind me, what was the quest where there was like a woman who was operating on a temple, and I had to sneak up on her either using a disguise or like smoke or something? There was some kind of barrier and I broke through. Oh no, that was where she had the twin sister. That was something else entirely. That had nothing to do with this. I was trying to think of some woman that was like tempting people into evil. That might have been one of those quests for the desert area. Yeah. So I'm trying to think like, okay, there's a temple in a small village in Mauritania. Trying to get back on this. How long ago was that? I hope you remember soon, Dr. Incompetent. Every second this poor being is tortured seems to age me by a month. Yeah, you don't look so good. I pray to Seradoma that you remember and set this poor soul to rest. Okay. So, I got the corpse for you, buddy. Well, I've already told you, you gotta find a way to sanctify its remains. Okay, what should I do now? Well, if your mission for Veliov's over, I'd focus on finding a way to lay the remains of that Firewatch to rest. Go visit the Columbarium. Perhaps some peace in that sepulchral atmosphere will allow you to see a way to do that. Okay. Shades of Morton. Okay. That's what it was. Alright, let's go. Alright, thanks, buddy. Do I need to go to Morton? I thought he was asking me to go to the sepulcher or whatever. Like, or was he just saying, like, is there a hint down here? Oh, maybe the funeral pyres are the reminder? Need some wood. Well, guess what? I've got wood. The corpse is like... Oh, okay, that's what it does. It just makes you... I noticed that the first time I came down here. I remembered the funeral pyre from Morton. Okay. All right. Then... I guess back to Canifus we go. Do I have any pyrotique logs? Let me see. Let's check the old bank here. Let me look at my inventory. All right. I have special teak logs. And are these good? Or is it... Are they called specifically pyrotique logs? Oh, no, these are not good. Alright, so I don't have anything beyond just regular teak. Just normal teak or higher? Alright. I got 5 teak. So how do I make them? Do I make them in Morton? I can't remember how you make the special pyrotique logs. Alright. It's been a while since I've made a... Can I buy it in the town? Sacred oil. I've got some. Alright, so let's see. Can I apply this to that? Oh, yeah, okay, great. I guess I already used it. So I have 1. Do I need more than 1? 3 doses per log. Jeez. It's a lot of oil. They're killing me here. Alright, I'm making a bunch. 1 per corpse? Alright, well, now I have 4, so hopefully that's good. I don't know if it's too spoilery or not, but can you tell me if... Do you feel like I will need a full set of melee armor for fighting things with the Flail of Avandis for this, or will I be okay with just what I have? Alright, let me see what my best armor even is. It's been a while. It has been a while. I have, no, that can't be it. Well, I have Orichalcum plate body plus 3, 11 of them. That's pretty good. For me, it's got to be the best, right? Requires 60. I don't think I could wear better than that. Oh, no, wait. I got my Bandos. Yeah, Bandos is better. Okay. I'm just trying to see what my best option is. That's magic. Melee. Dragon hide. Alright. Alright, let's see what else we got. What kind of pants do I got? Bandos. Yeah, Bandos looks like it's it. Bandos. 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 It's a good question, Hot Dog. The cool thing is they're all good. And they're just good in different situations. And you can be all of them. Oh, I can't have the shield on, though, and the flail. Okay. That's fine. Look at me. I am feeling Big High War Chief. Stand up. Big time stand up. Very benevolent. Friendly to everyone. So it's funny that I'm holding this, like, you know, Ceridonian infused weapon here with the Bandos look. And the Cape of Farming, just because. Alright. So then let's go to it. I got the teak. I got the mission. Let's get down there. Oh, what do I need, Sir Theodore? Did I not have everything? This doesn't take you to Morton? I thought the town next to them was Morton. Oh, I need to go to the... Oh, you're right. I don't need to go because I got the teak, so I can just use the columbarium by Drezel is what you're saying. I thought for some reason I had to go use the columbariums in Morton itself. Okay, thank you. You were just reminding me of what I needed. Okay, thank you. I'm full Bandos. Don't worry, Sir Theodore. If everything goes badly, we'll change into a much more respectable deity's gear and just wear this subjugation stuff. Boy, I've got some really sinister equipment in my inventory. Luckily, I've got the Staff of Light to balance that out. 2% balance. Wow, Nick, man. That's a lot. Alright, so prepare the funeral pyre. Alright, use the corpse on the pyre. And light it up. Oh. Good work, Sir Theodore. It's burning. Whoa, look at that. Are you okay? A very special key. It's a Ceridonian key. Appears on the pedestal. Hey, didn't we find a keyhole? Was it over here? No, I already saw that. No, there was a keyhole somewhere. What was this for? I've done some of the mini games. That's a great question. Oh, did I not get it? That's hilarious. Whoops. I thought it went in my inventory. Open the wall storage. The key disappears in the lock. You find a blood talisman in a locker. Oh, well done. You seem to have cracked the puzzle of the columbarium. Perhaps there are more riches to be had with more cremations. Riches? Drezel, you made me jump. I've always trusted you, Drezel. The talisman looks great, though. Ah, yes, but you'll need protection before you can use it. Prepare for the blessings of Saradomin. What? Oh, okay. Ooh, I got the blessings. And Drezel heads back upstairs to shave his head. You admire your newly found blood rune talisman. Oh, to feed that thing to my my rune crafting hood so I can teleport to this altar in the future, you mean? Yes, I did do the Shades of Morton minigame, Bacon. I went to, like, there's a whole special world that just dedicates itself to that, I believe. All right. So I should burn this other one? Hey, Kiva, good morning. I did notice that. I saw the wings on the spirit, indeed. It looked angelic. It looked like something like an angel. God, is it a corrupted Saradomin entity? I got some grimy cadentine. Is that what I got there? Herbed it. Alright. Drezel is as surprised as I am at the connection between the Firewitch and the Columbarium. Drezel may have some advice on what I should do next. Let's go Dreslin. I know, isn't that funny? I'll take this to the bank and they'll honor it. It's been in this columbarium for 10,000 years. Where'd you get your hands on this note? Well, you see what I did was I consecrated a Firewatch corpse in a hidden columbarium near the River Salve. Anyway, just give me the herbs. Alright, something else, buddy. Well met, Drezel. I managed to lay the poor Firewatch corpse to rest, which you actually saw yourself. I don't know why I need to tell you about this. I know. It was really great insight to work out what to do. The columbarium seems filled with a sense of peace, tranquility, and the blessings of a gratefully departed soul. I know, isn't that funny, Nickman? Yes, yes, Bacon. They're like, you already have millions of dollars waiting for you. We just need your bank account to send the money to. I can't wait for my millions to arrive. Why did I get a key when I cremated the Firewatch? Yes, it seems a little odd to me as well. My research has shed some light on this, and I think I know what happened, but it's a long story. Alright, go on. Anyway, my research indicates that the land of Mauritania was known as Hallowvale before Drakan and his vampiric kin took over. Apparently, not everyone who lived in Hallowvale was able to escape to Misthalin before Drakan's forces had taken over the realm. I think I told you all that, didn't I? I'm the one who told you that. It seems to me that those people who couldn't escape to Misthalin engaged in a special religious ceremony, petrified of losing their eternal souls to Drakan. They knew they couldn't avoid being taken over by him, so they made a special sort of deal with Saradomin. If someone was to come and save them from Drakan, the fate worse than death, and their eternal soul is sent to Saradomin, the savior will gain the key to their worldly possessions. So that person that I just saved, their worldly possessions were the two herbs. That's those modest possessions. Oh, I see. That makes sense. It must have been a very special ceremony. Indeed, and thus you see the power and might that is Saradomin. Alright, what should I do now? Oh, wait, wrong thing to say. Yeah, I just found him. I recommend reporting what you've discovered to Belioff. He may be able to use the information somehow. Oh, I hope not. I'm bushed. What is that supposed to mean? I don't want to go back there? Thanks. I know. I guess so. Alright, back to Bird of Rot. At least I got this cool armor. I guess you're right, Sir Theodore. We've been having to do a lot of running around in Mauritania and in, you know, specifically in terrible places like Meyerditch, so I can understand the hero's trepidation at having to do this more. It's great, Morgan, and you know the cool thing about this, Morgan, I think I've told you before, you can play it free. So like you could like do what I did, which is just download it through Steam and then just try it out for free to see if it hooks you and then buy membership if you get into it. Yeah, there's a lot of traveling in this one. They're like, go talk to this person, and then go back to this person, and then it's tough. All right. My God, look at these snails. They're amazing. All right, all right, all right. Give me to the boat. Here we go. Can you imagine paddling a boat down the river with ghasts just waiting at the banks? We arrive at Mortan. Oh wait, Burgers. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go to Burgers. My God, man. It is very ziggy-zaggy. You're right about that. Like, Mauritania itself, you have to navigate the swamp until you get the shortcut, and praise be for the shortcut. And then Meyerditch, it's like, okay, we got another little maze for you. Hope you're ready. I think everything that sums it up. That was disturbing, Sir Theodore, to say the least. Here's what sums it up for you, though. The traveling in the, you know, non-circuitous paths through all of the mazes. Everything is this. When you get to Meyerditch, you are gladly apprehended by a Firewatch and thrown into a mine to do unceasing manual labor as a reprieve from navigating the maze which is the town. Like, that's how convoluted the pathing is in all of Mauritania, that you actually take the option of being forced into a labor camp by a vampire as opposed to just like trying to walk around and get around. All right, basement guys. Here we go. It's good to see you again. Likewise, what news is there from your many travels? I visited Drezel like you asked and had great success. I was able to find a way to bring peace at last to the spirits inside the dead Firewatch. I know, Bacon. It's like, oh, thank goodness. The mines. Oh, yes, these are great. Tell me about it. Well, I was about to place the Firewatch on a pyre in the Paterdomus Columbarium with some pyre logs. I was able to. I then set fire to it, which, makes sense. The remains burned and the spirit was released, leaving a special key on a nearby pedestal. A key, you say? What does it do? You don't need to concern yourself with Velioff. I was able to acquire the items for the Meyer key in my own way, and I've put them in my personal bank. The key opened a special receptacle in one of the walls of the columbarium, and I found an unbelievable treasure. What was it? I have to know. I found a blood talisman. Seradomin's beard. This guy is upset. You know what, though? Exactly, Sir Theodore. And they call it a mine. Kiva, you take the long way around Meyerditch? That's awesome, Kiva. More power to you. Now, here's the thing. Look at this. I finally figured it out. This guy is always on about this. He has the kitten metaphor, and he has this one, where he keeps talking about Seradomin's beard. It's like, bless Seradomin's beard, or Seradomin's beard this. The reason is because he can't grow a beard. He can only grow the mustache. So, he's all about Seradomin's beard because, he thinks only divine intervention could put a full beard on someone's face. He's like, I can't manage one. So he's really fixated on this whole beard thing. I know, I nearly fainted. I believe there's plenty more treasure locked up in that columbarium, ready for anyone who can release the spirits of the terrible Firewatch that patrol Meyerditch. As if you'd need treasure to motivate you to kill those terrible beasts. I'm a little bit more mercenary than you'd actually think, Velioff. Treasure is a great motivator. There's actually Seradomin himself planned a little bit of a, can I call it this, Velioff, like a little mini game, and I'm collecting these keys to see how many treasures I can get. And there's actually a very hefty reward if I sanctify and cremate 500 Firewatch corpses, which I would not do by merit of just killing terrible beasts alone, unless the reward was there. Seradomin knows that the carrot, is a better motivator than the stick. I'm not primarily motivated by treasure. We'll just say it's like equal treasure. I love how you have to take me seriously with this Bandos helmet on my face. It's a giant helmet. How is this guy not intimidated? Look at the spikes on my shoulder pad. Though it certainly does help to fund my adventuring and, of course, lending a hand to the worthy causes. I think I donated some money to a snake charmer over in the desert one time. But think about it, Velioff. It should motivate the mercenaries like never before. Oh yes, I hadn't thought of that. Good thinking. Anyway, I think you've completed a very worthwhile mission. Congratulations. I'd like to give you something as a token of appreciation. And once again, congratulations on a job well done. Velioff gives you a 3-charge Tome of Experience. 2nd edition. Oh, it's the 2nd edition. Ding, 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 ding. We've completed Legacy of Seergaze. We did it. 2 quest points. Tome of Experience. Look at all these experience. We got the Avandus Flail. We get a blood talisman. We can craft blood runes. We get access to Meyerditch Dungeon. I don't know if that's great. But there's a shortcut between Canifis and Meyerditch. Wait, what is this? Where is a shortcut between Canifis and Meyerditch? I didn't see that. Access to the furnace in Meyerditch. Access to the columbarium beneath Paterdomus. And the ability to create Vire corpses. Access to the Firewatch event in Temple Trekking and 2 keys. Where in Canifis can I get to the Meyerditch dungeon? Can I just skip the maze now? Long cut. Oh, okay. So it's not as fast as coming to Berderot and taking the boat from Berderot to Meyerditch? Huh. Under the bar. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. What would I like to read about? Fishing. Fish. Fish. Sweet. It crumbles into dust. Alright. So let's get our hood and add this to the hood. The next quest appears to be something called Talk to the Kettle. Talk to the Kettle? What's the kettle? Like a cooking kettle? Let's see. Anyway, Tazar has collapsed. Talk to Tazar at the collapsed tunnel in their city. Alright. Interesting. Alright, we can set that as active. So the quest review of this quest, I'm going to give this a very high score. Okay? The reason I give this quest a high score, I would say like probably like a 4.5 out of 5. The reason I score this one very highly is because I get to do my favorite things, which is I built a brand new weapon, which like feels like a powerful uber weapon that I've got, like this really good quest weapon. Now, that's really good, but what was amazing about the quest for me was what we just saw, which was killing the Firewatch. Like, those things flying around, terrorizing everyone. I've been going into Mireditch forever, not been able to touch them. Now to actually kill them, and to feel like you're shifting momentum a little bit with helping out the Myarchy in both Berderot and Sanguinity. So I think that kind of like change in the tenor of this whole conflict feels really good. That's powerful, Nick, man. Now, the lava men. Oh, I remember the lava men. I think I fought a bunch of those lava men to get to try to get a special lava cape or something like that at one point. I think we killed a bunch of them, if I remember correctly. Or maybe that was somebody else that we were fighting. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to teleport to the Grand Exchange. What am I doing at the Grand Exchange? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to get out my special hood. And here it is, the Wicked Hood. And I can't remember exactly how to do this. Use the blood talisman on the Wicked Hood. Delicious, it says. Got it. So now I can activate it. And then here's blood right here. Yeah, look at that. How about that? So we can do chaos runes, blood runes, Omni. Are all of your guys' runes like completely filled in on this Wicked Hood all the way around? I mean, I'm sure they are, right? Elemental. Interesting. Cool. That's cool. That's something to work towards for sure. Alright. So I'm going to then... Oh, I could just buy them all the talismans, and just fill it in? That's interesting. Let's see. Let me go to this tab. Get my preset. And then... If you like cheating, how much are they? So here we go right here. I don't have, for example, like the death talisman. This is like super cheap. What about the elemental? That's super cheap. Soul, a little bit more expensive. Now, we could try to do it the legit way. I'm not, like, in a complete rush. It's cool to know that I can do that, though. If I wanted it to. Now, let's see. Weren't you saying that I could buy the second surge at the Grand Exchange? So I could surge twice in a row? I'm on the wrong bar. Let's see. Where is... I had a better way to surge. Here it was. It's on action bar 6. Okay. Alright, here we go. Boom. Alright, there. That's set. Great. So this one, this quest right here, let's see, it's active, and I need to go to the collapsed tunnel, which is the easiest way to just teleport to... Where is that volcano? Is it over here by Uglog? I'm not remembering this correctly. It's Karamja? Oh, right. I was thinking of, let me see what I was actually thinking of. Right. Here it is, right here. Yeah, I was thinking of this place, because there's lava and stuff, but this isn't it. This is something else. Yeah, Cooper, this game's free, my friend, and you can get it on Steam if you ever wanted to check it out, for sure. Awesome. All right, so let's teleport over to... Well, or we could fairy ring it. BLP. That's not a bad idea. Oh, that's cool, Sir Theodore. Oh, wow. Did you say BLP or BIP? Because if it's BLP, I don't know if I have that. It is PLP. Well, how about that? Thank you. Does it populate my ring now? Hey, and I got 81 agility. That's how I do things. How many of you got agility experience teleporting with a fairy ring? Awesome. Well, I got a bank here, too. Sweet. Well, this is indeed... Oh, they updated the volcano if I come out? Let's see. Where's the way out? Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. All right. There we go. There it is. Alright, let's check out this volcano. Oh, nice. Wow, they did change the whole volcano, didn't they? This looks great. Yeah, a jacket. Absolutely. So drafty with the molten lava. And these scorpions look intense. That's great. Sweet. Well, this is where we'll begin next time. We're going to start doing this quest. It's called Talk to the Kettle, and this is where we'll pick up. I actually have to get up early tomorrow morning for an appointment, so I think we will just call it a night here instead of trying to begin this, because I want to kind of just dedicate the whole time to doing the quest so I don't forget what's happening anyway. So everyone, this is a good place to stop. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. We finished a Myarchy quest, and we're ready to do some more. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. Morbent Fell, Bacon, Morgan, Sir Theodore, Nickman, Kiva, Champ, David, Cooper, Nickel, Hot Dog, everyone out there, how far off the Elder Kiln is? Let's look. Here it is, Sir Theodore. There's a few quests in the Legendary that we have to get to before it, but I see it. We're getting there. Take care, everybody. Have a great one.